This educational video is intended to help children build their vocabulary for the purpose of their general knowledge, as well as to improve their scores on state and other standardized exams. Please pause the video to read the purpose, scope, and warnings related to this video. This video has a free student engagement worksheet that can also be used as a quiz. It's available in many formats. Please see the link in the description to download this. In this video, we'll learn the definition of these words. We'll do that by focusing on the meaning of the word parts, which make up each word. The word root arium means place. The word aquarium is made of two word parts. The first one is aqua, which means water. Together, these word parts refer to a container that people have made to keep water, animals, and water-based plants. Although even a small fish tank is an aquarium. When we use this word, we usually think of huge tanks that contain large fish, turtles, and plants. An oceanarium is a type of aquarium that contains animals and plants that normally live in oceans. The oceans are made of salt water, whereas almost all lakes and rivers contain fresh water. Fresh water has very little salt in it. The word solarium is made of two word parts. The first one is solar, which means the sun. Together, these word parts refer to a place that has a lot of sun. Many houses have a room they call the solarium, which is hot and sunny. People often put plants there that require a lot of sun, such as those that usually grow in a desert. The word terrarium is made of two word parts. The first one is ter, which means land. Together, these word parts refer to a container that's like a part of nature where land animals live. They have land and sunlight, but only a little water. People use these to keep animals such as lizards and insects. The word planetarium is made of two word parts. The first one is planet. Together, these word parts refer to a theater that is like the inside of a ball. There's a special projector that can make images on every part of the ceiling, so people can look up and see what the night sky looks like. Even though the word planet is in the name planetarium, and they do show images of planets, these theaters show many stars using actual photographs and animations created by artists. These theaters are used for entertainment and to teach the general public about what scientists have discovered about the universe. The word root astro means to do with the stars. The word astronomy is made of two word parts. The second is nong, which means law. Astronomy is the scientific study to discover what laws of nature govern the stars and everything else in the universe that's beyond the Earth. That includes galaxies many trillions of miles away, other planets in our solar system, and their moons. Astronomy also includes the study of our own moon, as well as the path that the Earth and all other objects in the solar system follow toward the sun. The word astronomer is made of three word parts. The third is which means a worker. An astronomer is a scientist who discovers facts about astronomy. Long ago, astronomers used small telescopes to study the stars and planets. But nowadays we have huge telescopes that orbit the Earth far above our atmosphere, so can get much better images. They then use radio waves to send us those images. The word astronaut is made of two word parts. The second one is naut, which means a sailor. An astronaut is someone who goes into space, which is defined as being at least 62 miles above the Earth's surface. Most astronauts get into space by riding a rocket, though more recently there are variations on this that use rocket-powered planes. In the 1960s, American astronauts landed on the moon. Nowadays, astronauts spend most of their space time inside the International Space Station. Astronauts conduct many complicated experiments while in space and then report those results to scientists on Earth. The word root audi means to do with hearing. The word audience is made of two word parts. The second is ens, which means action. Together, these word parts refer to someone whose main action is to hear. Although an audience member might speak, in general, they just listen and only talk if the presenter invites questions. The word audition is made of two word parts. The second is shun, which means a state of. During an audition, the casting director and other staff hear and see someone perform. It's like a job interview for an actor, singer, or musician. An audio track is the name of the row or rows in a video recording that contains music, sound effects, narration, or any other sounds that the audience may hear when listening to the video. The word audiology is made of two word parts. The second is logi, which means the study of a subject. Audiology is a medical specialty in which audiologists assist people who are hard of hearing. Audiologists help people choose a hearing aid and adjust it based on the patient's needs. The word auditorium is made of two word parts. As we learned earlier, the word root arium means place. Orium is a slight variation on the spelling of arium, but it means the same thing. Together, these word parts refer to a place where audience members sit to hear speeches or watch a performance. Thanks for your attention.